And I would like to invite our first keynote speaker, a lifelong and committed public servant, having had a professional career in the public service, both at the national and the international level. Her Excellency, Ms. Sahle Zewde, President of Ethiopia, to provide her address. Excellency, thank you for joining us. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, Mr. Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, my countryman, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Today we observe the United Nations Public Service Day to highlight the role and contributions of effective, accountable, and transparent public service at national and international levels. I wish to thank the United Nations and the Republic of Korea for organizing this important event. We should begin by defining what we mean by public servant or civil servant. A public servant is someone employed in the public sector by a government or organization. This person embodies a sense of duty and works in a responsible and principled way with a great sense of honor to make a positive impact on the life of others through service. They are expected to abide to the core values of integrity and honesty. Civil servants are the main actors in institution building. They transcend political division, implement the policy of the government of the day, and contribute to ensuring the continuity of states. Public servants are people who have placed national and international values and interests above all. They fight for the common good and are part of building, driving, and innovating the delivery of public services to everyone, and they do all this for modest pay that is circumscribed by the resources at the disposal of the institutions they serve. They are guided by laws and regulations and build institutions to ensure issues of public concern are addressed in a sustainable and scalable manner. They transcend politics and are the foundations of all our governments. We're making this important day, we're marking rather this important day in the midst of an unparalleled global crisis, which has substantially disrupted the work and functions of the public service, but not only. This crisis requires that civil servants adapt to the changing realities of our time and adjust their service delivery to ensure continuity while reducing the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. And continuity of public services is even more vital today than ever before, now that we are relying on our civil servants to give us reliable information, guidance, and services in these most challenging of times. The overwhelming burden of this pandemic has fallen on the shoulders of the devoted public servers in the health sector. These public servants have been working while putting their lives in danger. Many have been exposed to the virus while continuing to provide essential services, and some have even lost their precious lives. As we mark the UN Public Service Day, we should honor the selfless service and sacrifice of our public servants who have made a real difference in the lives of people in this moment of global crisis. The best way to honor their sacrifice is by devising ways to better protect public servants as they continue to provide essential services under the life-threatening circumstances. In our interconnected 21st century world, technology has made it much easier for individuals to express their views and advocate for what they believe in. This year's Public Service Day is being celebrated in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. Civil servants and many other essential workers find themselves on the front lines and not only fighting the pandemic, but also mitigating its multifaceted impacts. They are playing a critical role in protecting the well-being of our societies and providing life-saving assistance to those in need. Civil servants are keeping vital systems integral to our way of life working. This pandemic will undoubtedly come to an end, but it will leave important lessons for us as we work to make the day after COVID-19 better than the one before. The lessons of COVID-19 must lead us to building stronger, resilient, and more effective systems, institutions, and communities. Accordingly, we must invest in public service institutions to ensure their inclusivity, flexibility, and resilience, and invest in public servants. Public servants are our most valuable resource, and we have seen it, and they should be treated as such. This is all the more critical for us in the Global South, where we are working to build the capacity of our civil service and strengthen our public institutions. Thank you, public servant, for your service. I have been a civil servant for all my working life, and I can assure you there is nothing more rewarding. I share your unwavering dedication and commitment to the betterment of all our societies. I call on all of us to renew our efforts and commitment to achieving the objective of building efficient, accountable, and resilient public institutions which serve their citizenry well. I thank you for your kind attention.